Warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview on this Friday meeting here at Bangalore, the 5th January 2024, the 12th day of the Bangalore winter racing season, as we kickstart the race preview of the first race, the Altenburg Plate. For maiden horses 3 years old only, we start off with number 1 in the card, that's Bharat, who ran 5th. Rico was the winner of this race with number 2, El Assassino, and number 4, Mescalito. These are the 3 runners we have a look at. But let's start off with Bharat's credential. This is the horse which ran 5th on the sorting after running 6th for most part of the journey. In the silks of red with red and blue striped sleeves is Bharat. Ended up finishing on 5th out of 8 runners. Rico was the winner, was waiting to launch an assault, came alongside and took out the running and emerged victorious, whereas number 2, El Assassino, came in and ended up finishing on a fine second. 2 lengths of the verdict. Came in far too late, in fact, to end up finishing on seconds from Tungsta Crossnose Man. And 4, Mescalito was the one who ran, ending up 6th on this occasion. When Legend of Adoring Bay, sporting Tungstrap and Crossnose Man. El Assassinos from Tungstrap and Crossnose Band. And 3 will be Golden Legend. Golden Legends out of Wind Legend out of Woodburg. In the silks of red with red and blue striped sleeves, white cap is Golden Legend, who ran 3rd on this occasion in race number 52. The winner being the winner was Home and Dry, winning by a comfortable margin, whereas Golden Legend, over that 7 furlong trip, ran, ending up 3rd out of 7 runners from Tungsta Crossnose Ban and Basket Bit. We move to the second race coming up as we wind up the preview of the first and more to the Sardar Sarovar Plate Division 2. Distances 1100 meters. We have a look at number 1, Roman Spirit, who ran 3rd. Czar was the winner of this race, been produced almost about 3-5 wide off the fence in that 3rd position, and came and finished on there itself as Roman Spirit. The silks of gold with brown belt and cap. Ended up in that money is Roman Spirit, having run 5th behind Vivaldo on the previous occasion, 3rd on this outing behind Czar in the same distance of 1100 meters from Tungstop, rated at 39. 2 will be Slice of Heaven. Slice of Heaven was the one who ran 10th, having run 9th behind Ricardo on the previous occasion. But this is race number 53, are looking out of the current season, where Slice of Heaven finished on 10th out of 10 runners. Led the field for most part of the journey, and then ended up finishing on 10th out of 10. Step of Destiny was the winner's Tungsta Crossnose Pan, rated at 32. Number 3 will be Fire Within. Fire Within ran 10. Star Concept was the winner of this race, and Fire Within was the one running in that back bunch in the silks of white with peacock blue, orange peacock blue belt. Was in that back bunch, in fact, and literally struggling out there, and ended up finishing on in that 10th position, just with 2 home, where Star Concept was the winner, winning it by 2 3/4 lengths, rated at 27 is Fire Within. 4 will be Honey Cake, the next one to come into scrutiny. Honey Cake ran 9th. Never Given was the winner of this race, and Honey Cake was the one who's been produced in the center of the track. Was Honey Cake is at a perfect stride, at a performer as Honey Cake. Ran, ending up 5th out of 8 runners behind Commanding Knight, and in this occasion ran 9th out of 11 runners this season in race number 32. Never Given was the winner, rated at 25 on Tongue Strap. And 5 will be Cristaldo, and number 6 Eco Friendly are the next 2 runners coming up for scrutiny, whereas Cristaldo was the one ran a forward race and ended up finishing on 8th out of 11 runners, who did the running for most part of the journey and dropped back to end up finishing on 8th ultimately is Cristaldo, whereas the other runner in this race is Eco-Friendly, ran, ending up 6th out of 11 runners, and Cristaldo dropped back gradually to end up finishing on in that back bunch. No form in his last 3 outings is Cristaldo. Win Legend of Abnobus from Tungsta Crossnose Band, hood rated at 24. Eco-Friendly ran, ending up 6th on this outing, twice 6th, back-to-back 6th, in fact, behind Step of Destiny and Grizzlies from Blinkers Tungstrap, rated at 22. 7 will be Master of Courage, who ran 6th, was being produced in the center of the track as Master of Courage. The winner being Isabel. Just on the haunches was Master of Courage of Isabel, and then Isabel was the one who put in that dashing performance to come and notch up that win, whereas Master of Courage was literally struggling and ended up finishing on 6th, rated at 22. 8 will be Tiger King. And also coming up for scrutiny will be number 9, Q Vega. But let's have a look at Tiger King's credential. Well, Tiger King was in that mid-pack, finished on 7th ultimately, having run 8th for most part of the journey. Instructor was the one who managed to win by 3/4 of a length. No form in his previous outings is Tiger King, having run 11th behind Stravinsky and 9th behind Russian Romance, 7th behind Instructor, rated at 22 tongue strap. Whereas number 9, Q Vega, well, yet another runner hasn't shown any form at all. Finished on 10th out of 12 runners from Blinkers, rated at 21 is Q Vega, Sedgefield out of Grenadine. Blast is the next runner who finished on 4th. Treasure Chest was the winner. This is the Mysore footage run you're looking at, and ended up finishing on 4th on the sorting is Air Blast. A supported a Saber Dance is number 10 A Blast, being produced almost in the center of the track. Well, came in, ended up finishing on 4th from that mid pack to end up finishing on 4th. In fact, is A Blast covered ground over that 1100 meter trip. Treasure Chest was the winner, rated at 20. Spun tongue strap and hood is number 10. Air Blast. This is one single outing in Mysore where he ran 4th. Well, we move on to the Gulbarga Stakes, and distance is 1600. Handicap horse is rated 22.45. The Grey Geranium, who ran 10th. Let's have a look at Grey Geranium, who ran 10th out of 12 runners. Numa was the winner of this race, and win legend of Geranium is the Grey Geranium. Ended up in that back month, just beating 2 home. Was a winner in Mysore, beating Jersey Legend, but this outing in a higher class ran a poor race, finishing on in that back bunch, spawning blinkers, tongue strap, basket bit, and cross nose pan, rated at 45. 2 will be August, and number 3 also coming up is Victoria Doresani. Well, this is the 1000 guineas run, where in the P. Arun Kumar 1000 guineas, where August was the one who ran 7th out of 7 runners. Last in this outing is August. Multi-dimensional, the majestic opinion is August, finished on a poor 7th. In fact, Jamari was the winner, whereas Victoria Doresani finished on ending up 4th. Came in from almost that back bunch to end up finishing on 4th over that mile trip, having won a race in his previous outing, beating Regal Aristocracy is Victoria Doresani's one. Tongue strap, side cheek piece, hood, cross nose band, rated at 42. 43 is Victoria Doresani. 4 will be Sarai. Sarai was the one who ran 3rd on this outing is Sarai, who's at a 10 star at a snout is Sarai. Came and finished on 3rd on this outing. The winner being Vivaldo, won by a measure of ease, in fact, is Sarai. 5.5 lengths was the margin of victory between the first and second, and another 3.25 lengths was the margin between the second and third. Rated at 40 is number 4 Sarai, 10 star at a snot. And 5 will be Norwegian Wood, who ran 5th, being produced. The wide outside was Norwegian Wood, shifting out and running a little bit green, I thought. In fact, is Norwegian Wood, and ended up finishing on 5th over that 9 furlong trip. The winner being Farazan emerged victorious to win by 3 3/4 lengths. Was the winner in his last outing here at Bangalore in race number 192, beating Regal Aristocracy is Norwegian Woodsman. Tungsta crosses band rate 38. 6 will be Treasure Chest. Treasure Chest ran 3rd. Well, having run 8th being Numa, and in this occasion ran 3rd out of 11 runners is Treasure Chest. Ran over that 7 furlong trip and finished on ending up 3rd being Grizzly is Treasure Chest from tongue strap, rated at 33. 7 will be My Vision. My Vision ran 7th. Je ne sais quoi was the winner. Well, a back marker, in fact. Second last, in fact, is My Vision, and ended up finishing on 7th out of 10 runners. Just be 3 home ultimately at the dying moments of the race. Having finished 3rd being Memorable Time, 6 to Excellent Ray, and in this occasion ran 7th out of 10 runners. Je ne sais quoi, the winner is My Vision. Night's Tour out of Someone Specials from Blinkers Tongue Stop, rated at 29. 8 will be Nivara Gold. Let's have a look at Nivara Gold, who finished on 7th. Magnus was the winner of this race. Well, yet another runner was started off on a good note, having run 5th being Victoria Doresani, with 3rd being Stravinsky. But hard to digest after that good performance, having run 3rd being Stravinsky. Finished on 7th out of 10 runners over that extended 200 meter trip, and finished on in that 3rd last position. Magnus was the winner, rated at 20 cents per blinkers. Tongue strap. 9 will be Tanganyika. Tanganyika ran 8th. Prophecy was the winner of this race, and Tanganyika in the silks of royal blue with white sleeves, quartered cap, ran ending up 2nd last, in fact. And this horse finished on 8th out of 9 runners in Prophecy's win. But subsequently in race number 62, ran riderless behind Grizzly is Tanganyika. This is race number 11 you're looking at, rated at 20 cents from Tungsta Cross Nose Band. The 4th race will be the Hemavati Plate. Handicap for horses rated 60 to 85. Distance is 2,000 meters. We have a look at number 1, Kalamitsi. Win legend at a practically perfect is Kalamitsi. Well, this horse, finished on ending up 4th on this occasion is Kalamitsi in the colors of dark blue with blue epaulets was Kalamitsi, and ended up finishing on 4th. Pretty consistent, I thought. In fact, in all his 3 outings, having ran 4th being Prana, 3rd being Naughty Chama, 4th being Santorino, rated at 71 from Tungstra Cross Nose Band. 2 will be Splendido. The eventual winner in this race was a surprise package, in fact, Splendido, and beat Grand Par at the final 100 meters, quickened well under the guidance of the whip, took over the running, and emerged victorious to win by nice margin of 2.5 lengths. Made every post a winning one. Is Splendid Osman Blinkers tongue strap rate 67. And 3 will be Top Dancer. Top Dancer was the one, was second for most part of the journey and slipped into the lead and won by a margin of 2.25 lengths, beating Sea Blash's Top Dancer, who came in far too late, was Sea Blash, but Top Dancer winning this race or that mile trip. Now that he's running on the higher class, we'll have to wait and see how good he can perform. His Top Dancer rated at 60 tongue strap. Galahad is the next runner. Well, Galahad is the one. This is the Hyderabad runner looking at. Finished on 7th out of 9 runners. After beating Champions Way in his previous outing in race number 19. Well, went down in the 2000 guineas, finishing 7th to Champions Way at Hyderabad is Galahad. Sir Cecil at Avada Rose, tongue strap rated at 64. 5 will be Pink Jasmine, who finished on 3rd. Vivaldo was the winner, and Pink Jasmine, well, yet another runner which ran in Pune and finished 4th in his first outing of that mile trip, 7th in his subsequent outing behind Buckley. But this is the run in winter where in race number 63, Pink Jasmine ran 3rd behind Vivaldo, rated at 61 from Blinkers tongue strap is number 5, Pink Jasmine. The 5th race will be the first of the graded races of the year. The Manjri Horse Breeders Farm New Year's Cup, 4-year-old and over. Distance run is 1400 meters. We have a look at number 1, Imperial Blue. Imperial Blue was the eventual winner in this race. Race number 7 is the one which is in question and won by a margin of 2 lengths, beating Siege Courageous is Imperial Blue. Be Safe out of You're So Beautiful is Imperial Blue. Oh, that 7 furlong trip rated at 104 for tongue strap and cross nose band is number 1, Imperial Blue. Where Siege Courageous is the next runner after going down in his first starting behind Imperial Blue, came and emerged victorious over that sprint trip in race number 41, was a fancied runner and beat Galactical by a margin of 3 3/4 lengths is Siege Courageous. A fine win coming in from Siege Courageous. One tongue strap basket bet rated at 103. 3 will be De Villiers. The eventual winner in this race was De Villiers. Well, fought out the issue with You Can and won by a margin of half a length. In fact, there you have it. The pictures of De Villiers were battling it out with You Can. It was a ding-dong battle and ultimately De Villiers emerging victorious. Half length verdict separating the first 2 runners rated at is for tongue strap and cross nose band is De Villiers. Well, 4 will be Done It Again. Done It Again ran 10th. West Virginia at Sadler Star, who finished on 10th in race number 131. Subsequently in race number 128 was withdrawn. But this is the Bangalore summer footage run you're looking at. Having finished 9th in his previous run in race number 27 is Done It Again. West Virginia Sadler Star rated at 97. Number 5 will be Star Glory. This is the horse which was the eventual winner in Mysore, in fact, but having run 4th in his last outing here in race number 7, where Imperial Blue was the winner over that 7 furlong trip. Ran subsequently in Mysore and beat Segera by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths is Star Glory. Top class at confined, rated at 105 is number 5 Star Glory. Well, sprinted out in front to emerge victorious to win by 1 3/4 lengths. 6 will be Polished Girl. This is another runner, was the eventual winner in this race in race number 20 of this current winter season, where Polished Girl won by a margin of 1 1/4 lengths, beating O Hansari is a Polished Girl, having won his last outing in Mysore as well, beating Siege Courageous over that sprint distance, and in this occasion came and beat O Hansini, the Mysore challenger, by a margin of 1 1/4 lengths. Tongue strap hang bet rated at 109. Whereas number 8 in the card, Isn't She Beautiful, finished on 4th out of 8 runners is Isn't She Beautiful. This is race number 20 you're looking at, and Isn't She Beautiful ran 4th out of 6 runners, in fact, where Polished Girl was the winner by a margin of 1 1/4 length, rated at 90 for tongue strap. And 7 will be Amarelli. The eventual winner in this race is Amarelli, won by a margin of 2.5 lengths. In You We Believe was the one who came and finished on 2nd on this occasion, whereas Amarelli, well, 5th for most part of the journey, took out the running, winning by a margin of 2.5 lengths is Amarelli. Excellent out of the Star of Venus from Blinkers tongue strap put cross nose band basket bet, rated at 82. Auspicious Queen ran 6th. Ran in Mysore, having run 3rd in the 1,000 guineas behind Tehani, and subsequently was unplaced in the 2,000 guineas, where Touch of Grey was the winner. But this is the 1,000 guineas run where Jamari was the winner, and Auspicious Queen ran 6th out of 7 runners, rated at 68. The 6th race will be the feature event of the day, the running of the Bookmakers Association Bangalore Oaks Gr.II, the second graded race of the day, where fast pace, the first runner coming up for scrutiny, who finished on third. Touch of Grey was the winner of this race. Well, started off was campaign with a fourth behind Prana, with second behind Tehani, and in this occasion ran third out of 9 runners. Touch of Grey was the winner. This is the Mysore footage run you're looking at, and Fast Pace ran third. It's been pretty consistent. One tongue strap rated at 71. Jamari comes in next in number 4. Tehani also is the next runner we have a look at, but let's have a look at Jamari's credential. Well, winner of back-to-back wins in last summer, in fact, having won the Derby as well, beating Auspicious Queen. Subsequently went over to Pune and ran second behind Enabler in the Pune Derby, and back here in winter, and eventually won the 1000 guineas, beating Tehani, and Tehani got that lovely rails run, shot through, fought out the issue with Jamari, but found that Jamari was just managed to win, and Tehani could only finish on second. Live to fight another day, rated at 75. One tongue strap is Tehani. Well, 3 will be Super Marvella, and number 5 Wonder Woman are the next 2 runners. But let's have a look at Super Marvella. 4th behind Stravinsky, with 3rd behind Magnus, 6th behind Saigon over that 2000-meter trip in race number 61. Finished on 6th is Super Marvella. Spun Blinkers tongue strap rated at 30. Wonder Woman, after doing all the running, ended up finishing on 4th. 2nd behind Annadale, and in this occasion 4th out of 11 runners. Saigon is the winner, rated at 35. Spun tongue strap is number 5 Wonder Woman. The last race will be the Division 1 of the Sardar Sarovar Plate. This is a race for handicap for horses rated 20 to 45. Distance run is 1100 meters. We have a look at number 1, Star Concept. Star Concept ran third in this first starting behind Numa, and subsequently ran 7th out of 12 runners. Well, after that good performance on the first occasion in a lower class, ran a pathetic race, having finished 7th out of 12 runners in a higher class behind Numa, rated at 42. One tongue strap is number 1, Star Concept. 2 will be Rembrandt. Rembrandt was the eventual winner in this race, and Rembrandt won very well. In fact, this is the Mysore footage run you're looking at, winning by a margin of 1 1/4 length is Rembrandt. Phoenix Star out of Faithful One is number 2, Rembrandt. 4th being Nyaya on the previous occasion, and this winner in this occasion over that 7 furlong trip by a 1 1/4 length, rated at 41 for Tungstar Crossnose Band and Wiser. 3 will be Devo. Devo was the one who ran 9th out of 12 runners in race number 37, having run 3rd behind Fondness of You and 6th behind Brilliant Star, but 9th on this occasion behind Art Gallery is Devo. Fiero out of Ford, but tongue stop rated at 44 will be Fast Response. Fast Response is out of Phoenix. Star out of Ketura is number 4, Fast Response, the eventual winner in this race. Assumed command at the, from the initial stages, and then won by a margin of 3 1/4 length, and one drawing away from the field is Fast Response in race number 23 of the current winter season. Dallas Drifter was the winner, one who ran second on this occasion, and Fast Response won convincingly, rated at 40. And we have a look at Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor ran 6th on this occasion in race number 8 of Vivaldo's win is Lex Luthor. 10 star out of Smoking Bell over that 7 furlong trip. The smashing performance of Vivaldo, and Lex Luthor finished on 6th out of 9 runners. Sporting Blinkers tongue strap rated at 38. 6 will be Sunway Lagoon. Sunway Lagoon finished 7th. Grizzly was the winner of this race, and Sunway Lagoon is the Sanis Paracomet of Arabica, who ran 8th behind Southern Fantasy, 7th out of 11 runners behind Grizzly. After running second for most part of the journey, dropped back gradually to end up finishing on 7th as Sunway Lagoon, rated at 38. Von Blinkers, tongue strap, basket bit, and cross nose band is number 6, Sunway Lagoon. 7 will be the Omega Man. Omega Man ran 9th. Crosswater was the winner of this race, and the Omega Man was the one who was in that third last position and ultimately finished on 9th out of 11 runners, where Crosswater was the winner, having started off his campaign in race number 15, 5th behind a memorable time, 7th in his subsequent outing being Ricardo, with 7th being Excellent Ray, and in this occasion 9th out of 11 runners, Crosswater the winner, rated at 32. Von tongue strap is number 7, the Omega Man. 8 will be Royal Mysore. Royal Mysore ran 6th. Booster Shot was the winner of this race. Second for most part of the journey is Royal Mysore. Gusto out of Daffodils in race number 129. Second on the previous occasion, but on this occasion ran 6th out of 10 runners. Led the field and finished on 6th behind Booster Shot as Royal Mysore, rated at 31. Spontangsha Crossnose Band and Basket Bit is number 8, Royal Mysore. And the last runner for the day will be Crociantino. Crociantino ran 8th. Ardekin was the winner of this race. Last, in fact, is Crociantino. Smuggler's Co out of Pearl Secret. Well, finished on 8th on this outing, having run 10th out of 10 runners behind Ricardo. And same followed suit in his next outing, finishing on 8th out of 8 runners behind Ardekin. In race number 54 is Crociantino. No form to go by in both his outings. Finished on a poor 8th, in fact, last, in fact, when tongue stop rated at 30 is number 9, Crociantino. So that's why in the pre of today's races. We'll join you next week. Until then, thank you from all of us from the CCTV room.